Now it's Ryan Suckup after the touchdown to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. The former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Come on, fellas.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Henry again on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The last run got 6, now second and 4. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Vick's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 40. Michael Vick. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. To throw, Vick. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Throwing, Vick. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And all the way up to the 45-yard line.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Running left, it's Henry. Trucks over him. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. They'll try the air now with Newton. He'll buy some time right. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Here's Newton. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Newton to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Justin Jefferson from 13 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for L.A. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Vic. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Vic with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Vic sliding out of the pocket. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. The 40. The 20. And they will be set up now as he brings... Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. The man tasked with getting this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 27, Vick forced out to his left. Powering his way forward, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. It's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw is Wilson. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bullock good on the extra point. And it will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score...
Vick loses the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this? We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. On second and goal, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Russell Wilson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Isaiah Simmons showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Buying time to his left. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. They will indeed go for it. Vick dancing to his left. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They go play action now. Wilson rolling to his right, looking for the end zone. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Play action. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And Bullock will put this one through. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. A first throw for the backup Jackson, being chased out left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Justin Jefferson, 75 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is down to a field goal.
Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Eagle, Brian Dawkins. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Packersons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Play action. It's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. At just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Open man, the longtime Cowboy, Billy Joe Dupree. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. To throw again is Jackson on the move to his left. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
4th down, here's Jackson rolling to his left. He's got his tight end, it's Dupree. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Derrick Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. Touchdown, Packers. Billy Joe Dupree there to make the grab. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Eagles 17.
Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Raiders offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Henry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 71 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Bullet good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Again to Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. And he works free. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there out of the running game.
First and 10 at the 17.
Carry now for Derrick Henry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Jackson. Flushed out right. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Out to his left. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Justin Jefferson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Now it's Ryan Suckup after the touchdown to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Now a throw here, hauled in.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Here's Wilson. And again, he'll give it to Fitzgerald. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that is incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Bush. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Wilson. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Wilson. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Wilson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Eagle, Brian Dawkins. And the Packers have just... Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Keep playing. They begin with Henry. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. It's a play fake. Now Vick. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
On 2nd and 9, Vick flush to his right. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Henry. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
7th play coming now on this opening drive. This is 3rd and goal. Play action now. Vick steps away. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Ryan Succop for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Now it's Ryan Succop after the touchdown to kick it away. Perry, the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, 46 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Folk connects on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Vick to throw it. On the move to his left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there for L.A.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
These two teams all tied after one. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Second down, they go again with Henry. Oh, he bowls over him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Off the play fake, Vick. They'll roll him out right. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Here's Vick. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Billy Joe Dupree there to make the grab. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7.
it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Perry, the return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. From the gun to give to Mixon. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Throw left side complete. That's Fitzgerald. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jack Youngblood showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Brady doesn't like the formation here. He'll take a timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Brady going to throw. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So we've come to halftime. It's the visiting Rams taking the lead to the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Brady. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Brady going to go on 4th down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now it's Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Folk's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Vic goes play action. Rolling to his right. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have a
That's
defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. On play action, Vick. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Vick steps away to his left. He's got his tight end. It's Dupree. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Vick rolling to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Extra point up and good by Volk, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Randy Gregory in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Here's Vick. Out to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now Michael Vick. He'll buy some time right. Completes this to Jefferson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Vick's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.